welcome. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Your video is about to start. I just wanted to invite you to take a moment with me to remember our deployed military members who cannot be home like most of us can be. It is a cause that is near and dear to my husband's heart and therefore my own as well. And if you feel like it, take a moment with us. Enjoy your video. Bye-bye. Happy Friday, everybody. TGIF. It is Friday Fraud Law Review. And this one happens to be out of Chicago very recently, like the 24th of June, I think it was, out of the Northern District of Illinois. So we have an indictment here, not a conviction. So I'm not going to say the man's name, but let's go to it. It's funny because it's just yet another example of the false light or false statements, period, about dead people not collecting Social Security benefits. So let's go to it. This fellow, we'll just call him RY. He was indicted on 4 counts of bank fraud, 1 count of embezzlement of government funds. He pled not guilty during his arraignment on Friday. I guess next month he has a status hearing. So he's pleading not guilty. According to the indictment, however, RY's father died back in 2006. So this is nearly 20 years ago. 7 years after that, so nearly 13 years ago, RY filed an application with the SSA for benefits in the name of his deceased father, unaware that the applicant was deceased because I guess it wasn't reported by anybody. The SSA granted the application and began issuing benefits, eventually paying them by a direct deposit into a bank account in the deceased father's name. The indictment states that from 2015 to 2021, RY accessed approximately $178,000, a little more actually, from the account and used the money to make purchases at casinos, restaurants, gas stations, retail stores, and elsewhere. Yeah, I'm trying to see if they go on to blah, 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 the U.S. Attorney General about Social Security fraud. So we won't go into that. I was just wondering if they were going to tell us what oh, here it is. Of course, they say the public is reminded that an indictment is not evidence of guilt. I totally agree with that, which is why I am not also separately and aside, not saying the fellow's name because I believe strongly in our standard of being innocent until proven guilty. And they recognize that too, which is good. Going into the sentence, each count of bank fraud, they tell us, is punishable by up to 30 years in federal prison. Up to is always the key, while the embezzlement count is punishable for up to 10 years. It would be interesting to see, this guy's 61 years old. It would be interesting to see what he gets. Are they going to give him a slap on the wrist? Are they going to say, well, his age, blah, blah? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming he would be on welfare or have to get some sort of, I don't know, maybe he has his own work history. I'm just thinking like, well, he's about to be retirement age. Does he have his own retirement that they could garnish, hopefully, to start paying this back? Doubtful that he'll ever pay it back. $78,000 that is already spent on luxury items such as eating out, etc. Anyway, thought that was interesting. Just another one of those dead people claiming benefits. That doesn't happen. Don't listen to your lion eyes, right? All right. Bye, guys. Hello again. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful, if not just a little bit informative. In the event you have a Social Security question you want addressed, please feel free to make a comment below and ask the question, even if nothing to do with this particular video. And just a quick, again, reminder, we have our daily video shares and tips around noon every day of the week. And on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our live Q&A session where you can come in live and enter your questions in the chat. And we all pretty much have a good time for an hour or two. I look forward to seeing you there, hopefully. And lastly, don't forget about our benefactor memberships. They're very reasonably priced. The first one is very nominal and you get a few perks, but on a bigger scale, it contributes to us being able to fulfill a mission of assisting certain people with representation that would otherwise not be able to get it. We look forward to continuing to do that. And so far it's working out like the bomb. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Bye-bye now.